Hello everybody and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, so please do take whatever does resonate with you and simply leave the rest of it aside. Now if you do have any questions, if you would like to contact me, if you it doesn't really matter what it is that you want a reading, please do just verify in the bottom into the YouTube description box and you will find contact, list of readings. Everything is right there. If you do wish to contact me, please do so. It will be my great pleasure to assist you. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading. Oh, actually, if you haven't subscribed and you do enjoy the channel, please do click the subscribe button. Now we can start. So if these are messages coming from Spirit, so they are warnings. I have 4 of them. Take what's good for you. Leave the rest of it aside. I'm sorry. Let's begin over here. So we're going to start over here with the 9 of Earth. We're going to go see the Queen of Earth. We're going to move on over to some air, and we're going to finish with some emotions. So let's start it off with the 9 of Earth. Now there is, I have to say, a lot of truth to the old adage that charity begins at home. Yet so many people are willing to give to their families or to maybe even a complete stranger a level of care and attention that they are simply unwilling to give to themselves. Now, this message here is asking you, the Spirit wants to know, do you speak kindly of yourself? Or are you constantly criticizing what you perceive to be your flaws and your weaknesses? Will you generously knit another person's sweater while you stand there shivering because you have not taken the time to knit one for yourself? Do you have a habit of giving your time to everyone else and leaving none for yourself? Remember, if you do not look after yourself and treat yourself with the same compassion and consideration that you afford others, this neglect may very well take a physical toll. And how will you be able to work and to look after others if your health has failed you? If you're feeling under the weather, take the time to rest and to heal. Address your health concerns, even the minor ones. This is about a need to be charitable and to be kind to yourself so that you can, in turn, be kind and charitable to others. But at first, you have to take care of yourself. Moving on forward now, we're staying into the Earth, but we're moving over to the Queen. So the Queen of Earth. Now you're going to receive this message by Spirit for 2 different reasons. The first is to caution against making the home a hiding place, where maybe you shut out those who care about you. Yes, well, okay, we all need a certain sanctuary, but our periods of isolation should always be only temporary. The Queen of Earth is seeking to remind you that you are not meant to be alone, that there are people who love you and support you. And what you need to do right now is you need to let these people in. Now the Queen of Earth, she also appears when you're being cautioned against smothering those that are around you. So there is a difference between mothering and overwhelming, or worse, disempowering someone through too much care and simply too much attention. So what you need to do is you need to take a step back. You need to allow those who are around you to act for themselves. And in fact, you need to encourage them to act for themselves. You might enjoy what you do for others, but there comes a time when those around you must learn to look after themselves, or at least share into the household responsibilities with you. So moving on forward now, we're going to be speaking about the 4 of air. Now, the 4 of air symbolizes the importance of addressing any type of distractions in your life and any negative influences. And sometimes that includes people. Not only people, it can also include any habits. So if you have any of those, distractions, negative influences, or those people, you need to, maybe put them aside or try to work on that a little bit. When you receive this message, you are being asked by Spirit if you have someone in your life that is always questioning your goals, maybe even your creative ventures. And if you do Do they often suggest or maybe imply that you're wasting your time? Do they always suggest maybe a reason that you should not do something that you know would make you happy? Do they interrupt your routine with an expectation that you entertain them? So it might be really necessary for you to take them aside and then to ask them if they could be supportive or if they could be silent, and that they respect your desire to work to a certain routine or to be the way that you are. And if they refuse, then it might also be necessary to step back and to decide if that friendship is a healthy one. Now, to raise legitimate concerns is a sign of caring, but to ridicule, to dismiss your goals as being unimportant is not. So if there's a friend or a relationship that you're in that refuses to respect your boundaries and your worth ethics, well, you need to ask yourself here. Spirit wants you to ask yourself, are they truly your friend then? Moving over to your final message. We're moving over to the 8 of water. Now, this message is symbolizing a lack of appreciation that may be married with an unhealthy desire for more that manifests in feelings of avarice and maybe even covetousness. To covet what others have, believing that more is going to bring you happiness or power or wealth, is a state of mind and being that has brought down so many kingdoms over time and founded new ones in their rubble. So, what about keeping up? If you don't appreciate what you have in your life right now, are you unable to see the abundance that surrounds you? And why would your feelings change with more money or a new car or a house or a relationship? Yes, okay, the quality of your experiences might change, but if you take a little bit of joy from your present experiences, the love of family, of friends that you really do enjoy, and the abundance that does surround you, it is unlikely that your feelings are going to change just because your financial status allows you to do or to buy more. An emotional or spiritual lack cannot be assuaged by possessions. This message is representing a need to question the desire for more, when more is not truly necessary. Ask yourself when you receive this message if there is an emotional, a physical, an intellectual, or a spiritual lack that needs to be addressed in your life right now. And this does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting messages that you'll be able to use. If you do have any questions, you would like to contact me, please do so. It will be my great pleasure to assist you. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe and have yourself a beautiful day. Thank you for being there, and I'll see you tomorrow with new messages. Many blessings to you.